Hello Cancer, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for February of 2019. Cancer, I hope you have been keeping well. So I'm looking at your cards for February and this is a very interesting reading and I already have a few messages coming through. So Cancer, let's start from the cards and then I'm going to go through those couples of messages and then I'm going to come back to the deep dive when it comes to those cards. So we have the month begins with 7 of Cups, the Lovers, the World, 8 of Cups, then we have a 6 of Swords, we have a 4 of Wands, we have an Ace of Cups and kind of finishes at the Moon. The King of Wands and daggers, there's a rune called daggers, they kind of serve as additional kind of commentary to this reading. The King of Swords is the card of indication what is the best way forward, and the best way forward, what I'm hearing, is to see it through, make it things happen, do not give up, drive things to the completion. And when it comes to daggers is talking about is a light of lights, and it's talking about breakthroughs and transformation. It's about having a trust that things they're going to improve, and quite often it's understood as a success. So, and with the King of Wands talking about driving things to the completion, quite often, because there's a salamander there. Salamander is this kind of symbol of trial by fire. But also, if you're going to look at his throne, he has those salamanders in the background. They kind of eating their own tails. And this is also talking about completion, running a full cycle. So this is King of Wands. So, and what is the message? What the message is? Where? Okay, so the first message that came through, it was about knowing what is it that you want, understanding, being decisive, and not changing the point of view. It's almost like you would like to have a cake and eat it, and you might be kind of wanting certain things, and you would like to go for this, go for that. This looks ideal. That is possible. If you're going to make a choice, you have to stick to it. And for some of you, the message is coming to, if you truly believe that others people lives that are better. I heard it once from my friend that indeed we always think that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's fertilized with enormous amount of bullshit. So think about it this way. If you truly think, and it's also for some of you, it's advice. You might be getting wrong kind of advice for the wrong kind of people who are, I'm not saying that purposely kind of leading you astray, but I would say they're not as knowledgeable, or they're not as learned or qualified to give you certain type of advice, and you would have to how to put it, if that is the phase, or there's some kind of friendship, or there's some kind of people around you who are this way, it's like it feels like you have to go through this to kind of realize that after all, you really should be trusting yourself and your own better judgment. But I'm going to leave it for now. So with the 7 of Cups over here, 7 is representing choices. 7 is representing choices, and then you have a Lovers that are representing choices, and then you have the World that is representing you revisiting your own choices and not wanting to make a decision, if there is a decision, and then you might want to make a decision with the regret or too hastily, and there's an 8 of Cups over here. So coming back to the 7, you might be not quite sure what is it that you want, and you might not understand your own drives and your own it's all about being practical. And I'm hearing you have to be far much more practical, because would I, should I, could I, I'm going to constitute nothing that is concrete. And I'm hearing, or I'm sensing, is something that has to be very solid. You have to go through for a solid options. And with the Lovers, it's all about the choice. It's all about trusting in your instinct, being true to yourself, and make decisions that are right from your point of view. And if you want to make decisions that are going to please others, and forget about your own needs, or what you truly want, or what will truly make that decision right for you, that is not the best way forward. And that was the overall message coming from the Lovers. When it comes to the world, there might be, for some of you, it might be about relationship, and within that relationship there might be a third person being involved, and maybe for you it's going to be all about you going your own way and walking away from something that you strongly invested in, but also looking going through that threshold, because world is representing the success and the threshold and kind of completion of the cycle over here. But with the Lovers is to understand your own decision making as well, to understand what prompts you, what is the drive, what is the what are the motives and motivations, and what is driving you. And for some of you, it's all about wanted to be wanting. That's what I heard. And then we have those two cards talking about moving away. We have the 8 of Cups and we have a 6 of Swords. So you're kind of going to move away, but I don't really think you have a clear understanding where you're going to. But what I'm getting is not important at the given time. This is not the main focus over here. The main focus is to complete the transition, complete the change, to going through this period of change, because the period of change is going to be not only require some kind of emotional strength, but also your mental strength and your ability to see things through, but also if there are certain things you would like to, with that transition, with that movement, with that separation, with this walking away, whatever it might be relationship, it might be job, it might be friends, it might be family, ask for what is yours. Don't walk away with feeling that you left certain things behind that you valued. So it's either to say certain things in an assertive way, but say it for the record, or if there are certain things like to do with finances, possession, is to take them with you, and don't walk away with a feeling of defeat or regret or dread or fear, because that is the worst thing you can do, because that is only your perception, because what you did or what you're about to do, it's my hat off to you, because that takes enormous amount of strength to do. So this is something that is not an easy thing. And then you have a 4 of Wands, and this is indicating another threshold, going for another threshold, being wanted and being welcomed. And it's also because you have a castle behind this. It's representing security. It's representing something that you're not there yet, but you can be. You can see how the things yet could be. And there is this. You have Ace of Cups and the Moon, and this is kind of something that is coming your way. There may be a friendship or someone coming into your life, someone who comes from the past as well. They're going to show up, or someone who was around you, but you were not quite aware, or you haven't been friends with them. And this is talking about this kind of advice, this, I would say, a poisonous chalice. Well, if that is something you want to go through, or if that is kind of a rabbit hole or avenue you would like to explore, that is really up to you. But I think those two cards comes as a warning that whatever this person is offering doesn't have any substance. It's they're just creating, I would say, there is no substance behind it. That's what I'm hearing. There's no substance. And with the King of Wands over here, the suggestion is to focus on completion, focus on seeing things through. It's a trial by fire. I'm not surprising those cards, and the daggers is indicating belief in this transformation, this breakthrough, through this success. Cancer, I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning, and bye for now. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.